Hello, boys, girls, guys, gals, ladies, and gents. Today I'm going to be talking about quite a serious topic, and don't let that sort of have you fooled. It is something that is very relevant and very pressing and important to the whole gaming community, to games in general, as a very fledgling thing. Because I mean, they've only been around for what, 20 years. Whereas you take back books, they've been around for millennia, and you take films, that's been well over a century. So this is a very, very new form of communication, and I want to sort of address one of the problems that's holding it back as not only a format of entertainment, but a medium for communication, talking about issues and stuff like that. And that is that people in the gaming scene, not only do they tend to be quite young, but they're also quite, I don't want to say ignorant to pile everyone in the same boat, but what I hear sometimes, if I'm playing at my friend's house on his Xbox or on a PS3, is people are very rude and sexist and abrasive and abusive and crass and sexist. If I've already said that, I think I have. But people just are immature. People don't fully understand the medium, and I know I'm not. I'm one of these people as well. I'm rude, abrasive, and abusive as much as the next person. But there are some people that really shine, and it is their core ability just to be an arsehole. And I think that sort of the big voices of the community need to be addressing this situation more. You need Hutch to be talking about these things. You need like Woody's Gamertag and Wings of Redemption and C-Nanas to be talking about how we can improve the gaming community. I mean, realistically improve it, not some dreamt up idea of how we can do things, and this really doesn't help the developers shy away from making games which are controversial, that have sexual equality, not in a sort of sexual things in it, like for example, properly developed, non-gimmicky gay characters, ones with actual emotions, ones without all that stereotypically sort of very gay vibe, and actual characters who you like, characters that mean a lot to you. I mean, if you were playing a game where the main character was a gay guy, would that change your opinion on him? Would that change that for you? Because it shouldn't. It's a game, it's part of the character, it's part of what the game is, it's part of the experience inside this game, and depth like that is something that you rarely come across in games. There's all your very stereotypical characters, and I suppose with stereotypes, and this isn't the best example, but it's the first example that I thought of that really stands out to me of real sexism and just ignorance towards towards these sorts of things, and that is Soul Calibur. So I do love playing the game. I have to say it is an immensely fun game to play, but I always wondered why the guys were clad in plate mail, in big, chunky outfits that that sort of look like it's sort of epically defended. They can take a tank shell to the face, whereas take for example Ivy or Taki, two female characters, not only with unreasonably large breasts, and I could get flack for that, but scantily clad in either like a latex suit or a thong bikini, and this doesn't make sense to me. Not only do they have to have like double Fs or something like that, but they are dressed in the least protective clothing there could possibly be, and I don't know. I think that just shows the sexism and the immaturity that we have still in this community, and I know these characters have been around for a long time, so that's why sort of the example isn't the best. But if you just look at depth in some games and the ability to just feel the depth and have characters that are different. You don't have like some Duke Nukem arsehole something bag, sea bag, and enjoy the game. How can you enjoy the game with a pretentious, sexist, gratuitously manly air quotes character that goes around punching aliens in the ball sacks? And I can admit, it is fun to play these games, but they are not helping this thing as a medium. And I suppose it's very much like films, the film industry, and that's been around for over a century. And when it was first starting off, it was very shaky. It took a long time to establish itself, covering topics of sexuality and things like that was very hard to do, and almost shunned upon. I mean, you could have like a sex scene in a book, for example, or some sort of romantic thing or whatever in a book, and people would accept that. But if it was on film, this new technology that people were unfamiliar with, and it just, something with it didn't sit right with people. And I think mainly because our audience is like between the age of let's say 12 and 25, there's a lot of immaturity there, and I'm not the most mature person in the world. I'm definitely mature in some aspects and immature in others, but the way I see it is, it's a real problem, and it's really, really holding back this whole medium in a really big way. Because I don't know about you, but I like to play the story of games. I'm not just a multiplayer guy. I like to have proper built characters with a good, rich background, who not only I believe could exist in this world, or in the world wherever it's set, but have their own personality, react to things how someone would, have actual feelings and things like this. Proper depth to story. And I don't know, it's just one of those things that really, really gets on my wick, I suppose, because when I see people hating, not only are they hating, which is a very negative thing, but the fact that they are hating gives the community a negative reputation or a negative image, and it portrays us in a light that really doesn't work in our favour. It's the light that makes parents judge games and see a violent game as something that will influence their child. And yes, we are influenced by what we do. We're influenced by what we read, what we watch, and certainly by what we play. But we don't have to be influenced. It's our choice to be influenced, or whether it's sort of conscious or subconscious. At the end of the day, it's your decision to do this, and at the end of the day, it's going to be our joint immaturity that holds back the gaming industry, the gaming world, and progression of truly amazing games. And saying this over an FPS, which is, you might say, it has amazing depth and the controls are perfect, the graphics are outstanding, and the gameplay and the way it works is phenomenal, it's still a shallow game. What storyline do you have behind this? Let's take Battlefield for example. You've got two enemy teams fighting against each other. Reason? Unknown, pretty much. There's no sort of clear reasoning behind all this stuff. And I don't know, that's just what I really wanted to talk about, and it's been covered a lot, but I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment if you have anything to add, and yeah, I really do hope you enjoyed it. So, see you later. Bye.